Breaking news reaching Pinax TV indicates that two radio stations that Ghana ha in the news that these radio stations are NDC radio stations. What I'm trying to say is that they are more of NDC party affiliated radio stations. Say if they are NDC for they want to send a message across to its members or its party members, are the radio stations that usually find them is Radio Gold and Radio XYZ. Now Radio Gold is an NDC radio stations and Radio XYZ now nearby. We know say Muntie 3 Mugabe or Ken Sembi Crow on Honaya Mutako do Mijuma too long ago cry a year Mugabe or Ken Sembi or this particular Radio XYZ say Akuffo wants to kill Manasseh Azuri, which even led to the fact say they even sent him to court. I'm talking about Mugabe, who is part of the NDC, and he said these two radio stations SYZ and Radio Good are NDC radio stations. Now to the breaking news, what has happened just the time at NDC for they were having their press conference to address Ofosu Ampofu's issue. The CID constantly coming at his doorsteps saying he's trying to bring some kind of a coup d'etat or trying to create some kind of war here in this country. Whilst NDC were addressing this particular conference, what they heard was that the NCCA, that's the National Media Commission or the National Commission of Media, whatever, and also some police and BNI have stormed these two radio stations, talking about Radio Gold and also Radio XYZ, and they have officially closed these two stations down. They have closed these two stations down. I mean, okay, say Radio Gold, Radio XYZ, they are officially closed. We don't know what really led to this particular point, but we know, say, NDC, these are NDC radio stations, and whatever happened, but these are stations at NDC, Omutako Diomejuma. So the big question that even Sami JV was asking at the press conference is that why not Peace FM? Why not OK FM? Why not Oman FM? Why Radio XYZ? Why Radio Good? MPP should, however, know, according to Sami Jenfi, that your car radio stations, we have some radio stations they are party affiliated. I'm talking about Kennedy Japan's Net2 TV and then Oman FM. In say Oman FM Net2 TV there. It's a party affiliated station to the new patriotic party. So they were wondering on what crime or basis they been power na two radio stations for we now this particular two radio stations have done, which will even lead to them closing these two radio stations. And also Sami JF also did mention on some attacks on journalists at the press conference. We'll be playing you that lengthy video, but then this was what he said. He sent a very strong attack to Kennedy Agyapong, saying he said, we know of what really happened to Ahmed Hussein Swale. I'm talking about the journalist Anas Arimiya Anas's right-hand man, who is also a journalist, who was shot dead at Medina after Kennedy Agyapong went on his Net2 TV threatening, say he's going to deal with a guy and maybe you guys heard that and within just some few months this man was shot dead. Sami Jinfi really pounded on that thing, saying there's a particular person in the NDC, in the MPP, who is constantly harassing journalists and who is constantly trying to curtail the press freedom of journalists here in this country. He even went on to say this particular person who's been doing that even made it aware which caused the death of Ahmed Hussein Swale. And what's more, he is saying this particular thing has gone on to the extent Manasseh Azuri in the current investigation or debate about the militia, he has left the country because he has been facing death threats. He has left the country because he is afraid of his life. These and many more other things as Sami Jenfi pounded at the NDC press conference, stressing said they will storm the BNI, they will storm the police, they will storm the NCCA to demand answers why these two radio stations were closed, because we know that they are doing a legitimate business here in Ghana. He also pounded on the fact that very soon they will be going for a demonstration here in Ghana to demonstrate against these cases, talking about MPP trying to put everything that is NDC ascend. NDC because they know say 2020 they are going to lose. These are the words of the Sami Jenfi, that's the national spokesperson or whatever for the National Democratic Congress. This is a full video of what he said during the press conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that President Akuffo is hell-bent on plunging our fledgling democracy into chaos. Even as this press conference was going on, we received disturbing news of the fact that some officers of the BNI, the National Security, and the NCA have besieged the premises of Radio XYZ and are currently closing down the station. All this is happening in Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana and Radio Gold as well. They are closing down Radio XYZ and they are closing down Radio Gold. They started with the gruesome murder of Ahmed Swale. Nobody said anything. They continue to attack press freedoms. Today, Manasseh Azuri of Multimedia is a fugitive. He's gone into exile just to protect his life. Edward Adeti cannot sleep in his house because they're after him. He's also running for his life. Our national chairman is being harassed. Our national chairman is being victimized for nothing. Even as we seek to raise these issues and to appeal to the conscience of President Akuffo to respect his oath of office and to respect the tenets of our democracy, the MPP is unmoved. When the NDC takes a serious view of this issue, the leadership of the party, immediately after this press conference, will look at the issues and as a party will come out very forcefully on this latest attack on the media. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice Chairman of the Council of Elders of the National Democratic Congress has spoken, and he has spoken the mind of our Council of Elders. And to quote him, says the position of the NDC, which we, the elderly members of the party's Council of Elders, have been reluctantly forced to endorse because of the times we are in, is very simple. Enough is enough. Enough of the violent intimidation and the fatuous stress. The NDC will not be muffled or unnerved by a Police CID Director General who has shown by all her actions to be a partisan and an unabashed supporter, named member of the new Patriotic Party. This is where we draw the curtains on this press conference. Thank you very much for coming.
Demonstration tomorrow. Demonstration